Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus and Leo. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in a sign of Leo, this is for you. This can also apply if you have Leo as your 7th house ruler. Those of you that don't know where your Venus is sitting, I left information, a video about that is in the description box below. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. And let's go ahead and get started here. So we have the Heart of the Matter central issue as strength, the Leo card. We have 6 of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Magician. All right. So I'm getting something here in regards to someone being tempted here, but they're showing strength. They're not giving in to their desires. They're not succumbing to their inner beast here. So it could be a situation where maybe you're in a relationship, but you're being loyal. You're like, I'd love to, but I'm so loyal. And maybe that's something that you're really trying to hold on to, or this is what your partner is going through if you're in a relationship, or your love interest. So a lot of times too, when I see this, is an indication that someone is in a relationship. This is why they are fighting temptation or fighting those desires. Now, it could be other reasons why they're fighting or holding back. Maybe it's for some other moral reasons, or what's moral to them. So like, say for instance, someone is really true to their religion. They know you're a completely different religion. They're going to try and hold on to that. They're like, I would love to, but I only date people who are of the same religion. Or I would love to date this person, but I only date people in my own race. So it's something where the attraction is there, but is being fought. I also feel like this is an indication that you have the strength to endure any type of obstacles that you're going to have to go through. You can handle it. You can do it. You'll be okay. You've been through things in the past where it has given you tough skin. Your character has been built. You can handle anything. It's like you're tough as nails now. Now I do see, love coming towards you, or you feeling like you need to go on this path, or you're being guided towards someone. You also may feel like you belong to a Leo, or like you feel like this Leo is a part of your destiny. Some of you, you're letting your emotions, you're following your dreams, you're following your heart. Some of you are in alignment with what your goals are when it comes to career and relationships. You guys are just kind of allowing things to flow naturally. Now, I do see this as someone trying to block or control how things are played out. And it's like, you can't really do that. You can't. If there's someone that you're connecting with, just let it go there. Just don't stop trying to fight it. Now, if they're fighting you, then unfortunately, it's really nothing you can do. All I can say is that eventually their guards will come down with the will, because this is something that is in alignment for the both of you. It's like you're being guided in this person's path for a reason. This is the karmic will of fate. So what comes around goes around. Maybe, this is something that is supposed to take place from a previous life, and now it's just now getting around to it. So whatever the case, this is usually something that is an indication of outside forces being at work. And once the conditions are right, like that, the window of opportunity will just swing right open. So it won't feel forced or like you're trying to purposely hold back. It's just going to happen natural. This is an indication of some sort of changes. It's an indication that cycles are closing out and new ones are beginning as well. So whatever this cycle was, maybe there was a cycle of someone fighting a connection. Maybe that's the cycle that's getting ready to come to an end. Maybe someone's been holding on to something out of obligation, whether it's a career or a job. Someone, you know, they just feel loyal or dedicated. I'm a loyal employee. I can't leave them, even though they're not being fair to you. You're just like still holding on for dear life. Or, you know, it's a relationship that is burdensome, but, you know, you just feel like holding on to it is the right thing to do. Whatever the case, it just looks like something shifts or changes here. I am seeing something about having to go at it alone. I don't know what other reading that was last week where I was getting like something in regards to flying solo or going solo. Some of you may have to do something solo. It's like you can't wait for other people, or other people hold you back from your process. If you were part of a business venture, maybe you were with some friends or something, you might need to let them go and go about it alone. You're like, you know what, no hard feelings, but I think I need to go at this alone. I'm getting the name Mo, or maybe that's someone's name for short. Especially, I know a lot of Middle Eastern men names are like Muhammad and they go by Mo. I don't know if that is significant. Or maybe Mo is just like short for Muhammad. But I'm getting the name Mo. Maybe too, someone has a mohawk. Something about Mo seems significant. Somebody too has been waiting, it seems like forever. Something is taking forever to manifest. That's because you're sitting there watching it. It's like it's not going to happen. Just like, you know how when you're watching the pot on the stove boil, trying to wait for it to boil so you can throw your noodles or your spaghetti or your pasta in there, like as long as you're staring at it, it's like it never happens. The minute you turn around and you're like, let me go, you know, do this, and I'll go do this and that, and then you leave for, it seems like a split second then, and then the water is just like boiling over. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like all of a sudden, the minute you turn your back, the minute you preoccupy yourself, all the blessings come pouring in. Everything you ever wanted, everything you ever wished for. This is also, you know, a reminder to have faith in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, because this is showing that the universe is going to provide for you. Your faith is being restored if you had lost faith about something. This is confirming intuition to me. Going along the path of your intuition, like your spirit guides are guiding you to where you need to be. You'll end up at the right place at the right time, meet the right person at the right time. So everything is in alignment. You know, don't question like, what did I do wrong? Because I feel like this is what you're doing here. You're like, what did I do wrong? What am I not doing? You've done everything. This is the period where you've done all the work. All you can do now is just be patient and wait for it to manifest, but not while staring at it, trying to figure it out. You also may need to prioritize your life some type of way. Make some changes, get rid of things that are weighing you down or that aren't progressing you forward. Like you need to learn how to edit your life. If you work in editing, stop holding on to, like if you're a filmmaker, stop holding on to parts of a movie that isn't progressing it, that isn't helping it move forward. You know, if you're a writer, that's something that's taught. Scenes that don't belong, you are holding on to something that, you know, is not good for the movie. Get rid of that scene. I know you thought it was the best scene ever. Take it out. If you are a music producer, you're making music, you love this song, or you love this beat, or you love whatever, like whatever it is that you did to that song, you need to scrap it, edit it out, edit it down. If this is a business name, you need to probably change your business name. You probably don't want to. You guys, you need to understand that you need to have the right business name, because names carry vibrations to them. So you might be having a business name that is vibrating disappointment and loss. You need to have a business name that's going to be successful. So there are some changes and some editing that you need to do in your life. Also in regards to people, I feel like someone is a fantastic storyteller. Somebody is very entertaining. You can listen to them for hours. You can stare at them for hours. Matter of fact, before I forget, this keeps jumping out. If you are connecting with someone, if you're in a relationship or you have a crush, there's a telepathic connection between the two of you. You guys can read each other's energies, whether it's through dreams, feelings, thoughts. It's telepathic. You can connect with them without even really having to. It's like, what is it that is connecting us? If you want to look at it from a scientific point of view, if you believe in astrology, there are certain things that can activate that. And I've mentioned it before. I'll always just continue to mention it because I don't know who's new watching the videos and who's not. But a lot of times I find when you have Uranus, like conjunct, square, maybe even trine, but especially conjunction and squares and oppositions, like them hard aspects. If you have Uranus with the hard aspect to Mercury, that really, and moon, Mercury and moon, Mercury, moon, Uranus, triggers some sort of weird telepathic stuff. I think Neptune can do it too, but more so in a dream state. But as far as like thinking of somebody and they call, you guys both just dialing each other's numbers at the same time, or you call that person, they like, I swear to God, I was just talking about you. Like stuff like that. A lot of times I figure that I've noticed a pattern with the connection in my personal experience. I'm sure you can find more research on it. But in my personal experience, the thing that I could find was Neptune, Moon, and Mercury connecting some type of way with those hard aspects. So I get like there's a strong telepathic bond that you're having with somebody. But I'm also getting someone who's a performer. There is a need for you to share your gift with other people. I feel like there is someone who maybe practices spell work, witchcraft. You need to share your secrets for success, I feel. Like you can't keep them to yourself. It's meant for you to share. And once you share your knowledge, you're going to receive something back. You're going to receive blessings. So I see you getting a lot of recognition. Yeah, see, you have to let something go. You're going to have to change your name or your business name. You need to change the group, get rid of people. This is you having to let go of something that you've been holding on to for dear life. You're like, I really want this to work. I really want this to happen. If it's a relationship, you need to let it go and move towards the new person, because there's a new opportunity here for you, but you might have been resisting it, feeling like, oh, but I've been with this other person for like so long, 10 months, 10 years. Our anniversary is on the 10th. You know, you're thinking about something and it's like, look, is nothing happening, it's nothing growing. There's something else for you. This person to be okay, you'll be okay, let it go. So whatever the case, this is you having to lose in order to gain. Here you gaining something. If you are trying to get recognized through some sort of social media fame, maybe you're channeling through the wrong platforms. Maybe YouTube isn't your gig. Maybe Instagram isn't your gig. Maybe Twitter isn't your gig. It's like you're trying to force something to work and it's not working. It's like find another platform or start your own platform. I was just having this conversation too with somebody, but it's like you really need to change it up. Something you're holding on to is weighing you down, and the minute you let it go, you're going to get everything that you asked for. You're going to get the attention, the recognition. You're going to get offers coming in romantically, but not until you let that go. Here's you starting fresh. Like something ended here, and then here's you rebuilding here. You're rebuilding your brand, you're rebuilding your relationship, and you're establishing something new. It's something, whatever you're establishing new, now it's not going to happen overnight, but look at you completing it. Something, I'm seeing a foundation is being completed here. First here is some sort of trimester. You know how like, if you make it past the first trimester, you're more guaranteed to have a healthy pregnancy. This is what it's saying to me. Something about this, you made it past the first trimester. Now you've moved on into the the next phase. And you have a solid foundation that you can build upon now. So you also could have had some sort of tower moment previously. And now it's good because now you have something stable, something solid, whether it's a job, whether it's a home, whether it's a relationship. Someone maybe wants to work with you, or you're being introduced to someone who has the coins. Maybe someone wants to collaborate with you, someone who knows the business better, someone who can support your ideas better. Maybe this is a business relationship that will end up romantically, but it's starting off as a business relationship. It's starting off very slow. But there's a need for you to continue to have faith in whatever it is that you're putting your energy into, whatever you're working on. Yeah, you're going to need patience here, but plans are moving forward. Oh, you're getting what you deserve. Things are going to be okay for you. You're going to be okay. You had to have some sort of setbacks and failures so that you can understand success. So that you can understand, you have to be mistreated and put down and hurt so that you can understand when the right person comes along. The contrast, you can see the contrast. It's like, you mean to tell me all this time I was settling for this type of treatment when I could have been having this? So someone's getting ready to come into your life romantically. This person may be coming from a distance. I feel like the love of your life, maybe not for all of you, but I am picking up on the love of your life being someone who is actually from a different city or state. Like they don't live where you live. But you guys, this is the best person for you. You guys are going to have like a lot of things in common. You're going to share the same desires here. There may be some sort of power struggles, but I see compromise, like especially too, even if you are naturally hot-headed, like this person knows how to nurture your hot head or deal with your hot head. So this person brings out the best in you, or you bring out the best in somebody. I see good energies coming out, and I see a very nice friendship developing here. There's a very nice friendship. It's a business platform. It's like a collaboration. You guys get each other. I also see too that for some of you, if you're curious about love and love relationships, You might luck up when someone introduces you. It's better for someone to introduce you to somebody than for you trying to meet somebody on your own, or than by you going on to social media or dating sites. It's better for yours to be arranged. So whether your mom, parents are introducing you to someone, your sibling is introducing you to someone, or your friend is introducing you to someone, this is what is going to get you on connecting with the love of your life here. And then, like I was saying, I see a business partnership and something romantic. And I also see something that starts off as platonic, but if you have the patience for it, it can develop into something very romantic. Someone's going to start opening up and sharing their feelings for you. Emotionally, I feel like you're going to be back leveled. Like maybe sometimes your emotions are too high up or too far down. Something happens to restore the balance within you emotionally. I always also feel like financially, financially, you're going to have some sort of balance. Sometimes you're poor, sometimes you're like, oh, I have a lot of money, but then it's gone again. So something is leveling out. And speaking of leveling out, it's about, people who are compromising with each other. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys are finding a common ground. And if this is a love interest, you are on the same page. It's a nice give and take. It's a nice support system going on. There's something in regards to exchanging energies here. There also could be some sort of bartering involved, and I also mentioned this over the weekend. So maybe this would pertain to some of you that watched that video. I don't know, that might have been a pick a story, or it might have been a weekend read. But I'm seeing something in regards to bartering with someone. It's like, hey, if you play, if you're like, for instance, if you're trying to get into the business, it's like, hey, if you I'll give you a free beat if you promote me on your site. So something like that. There is some sort of fair trade going on where both people feel satisfied from what they're offering here. Someone who's looking for a companion is like, I'm looking for a companion that can support me when I'm this, that, and that. And you're like, cool, I'm looking for this type of companion that will allow me to do this and this while at the same time, blah, blah, blah. So this seems like a nice balance of, give and take. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it resonates for you guys. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.